Going on, everyone? Alright, today I'm going to start off with editing a thumbnail for one of my YouTube Shorts videos, and then we'll go into some games for Fortnite. But what I'm using here is a program called GIMP. It's a freeware editing software that is sort of like Adobe or any of the other top-end editing software. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. I've had it for a few years now, and I mean, there's still a lot of things that I'm sure I don't know how to do, but this is my basic setup for thumbnails. And it's pretty simple, but very effective. Just give me 1 second. All right. Alright, so first we start with our background here. It's very important to get a good sized background, so I got a 1080 by or a 1920 by 1080 background here, which is the 1080p standard for backgrounds. The first, and I know this isn't Fortnite, but if you watch my latest shorts video, you'll see kind of why I'm going with this theme here as the background. But first I'm going to add my channel logo. So I'm going to go into this tab here with my channel logo. Control A and then Control C to select all, and then copy the image here. I'm going to then click over here in the layer spots and paste it, and then right click to new layer so that it becomes its own layer that I can turn on and off. I can resize on its own. So I'm going to go into scaling now, and if you hold control you can scale the whole thing while keeping the same aspect ratio. So I'm just going to make this a little small and add it up in the corner. I'm going to go to the move tool. I'll just put it in the corner here. Now next I'm going to add a new layer underneath the channel logo, because I'm going to do a shadow behind it. So what I'm going to do here is right click alpha to selection. That will select just around the image itself and nothing in the background, since it is a PNG file. As you can see here, and I'm going to click on this layer so that I'm on the right layer when I go to fill the background behind it. Then go back to our image, select, grow, and we're going to grow it by, let's try 10. Yeah, that's okay. So then it just grows everything by 10 pixels that was selected from the last selection. I'm going to go to our fill bucket, and I'm going to make it black. And like I said, since we're on the layer beneath it, it's going to fill behind this image, just like that. And then we're going to blur the background to make like a shadow effect. So we got to select none, and then still on the layer beneath our channel logo, I'm going to go to filters, blur, Gaussian blur. Get this out of the way so we can see it. Then we're just going to drag the size of this just until we get something we like. So I think right there is pretty good. Hit OK. Alright, there's the channel logo. Yeah, too easy. Now we'll add one of our items that we want to throw on from Fortnite. So So what I have here is a cannonball from season 8 or 9 in Fortnite. You could rotate across the map with these things pretty effectively and actually do damage to people too and builds. They're a pretty cool item. You could tow them around even though they weren't easy to move. But I don't know. I guess it might just be nostalgic for me since that was one of my first seasons playing Fortnite. But what I want to do is get just this cannonball without anything else. So stand by. Hang on. Sorry about that. So like I said, I want to get this image without any of the background. So I'm going to put it on my thumbnail. So to do that, there's different ways. But what I like to do is this foreground select tool. So what you do is a rudimentary outline here of the entire thing that you want, which kind of just like sets the page for what you're going to be grabbing out of the image. Go back to where you started, let go, and then hit enter. Now we got this huge drawing tool here. We want to make it a lot smaller to get a little details, and you can do that by using the left or right brackets to increase or decrease the size. Then I'm going to zoom in and just start grabbing this image. So you want to be a little more careful. And I'm just right clicking or left clicking just to the border of our image. If you do go off the image that you want, you can just Control Z to undo that action and go back. So I'm just going to go around the outline first, and then I'll fill in the middle in a second. Like I said, this part you got to be a little careful with, just because you don't want to select anything outside of the edges, because then when you go to render it, it'll select other colors that are similar to the border outside your image. So like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want to try to grab everything as much as possible. So I'll make this a little bigger again. Then I'm letting go every once in a while, just in case I mess up, then I could go back instead of having to redo the entire thing. If you let go of your click every once in a while, it gives you a good starting, or a good go back period, I guess you could say, without going too far back into your process. Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. That was painful. Alright, now we got the outline of the image. Now I can make this a little bigger, this drawing tool a little bigger, and grab everything else in there, just so when we crop this thing out, everything is included. Alright, boom. Alright, now we're going to get a preview mask. Click that, and then it'll render our outline here. And yeah, I mean, it's probably not going to be perfect every time. Rarely is it ever perfect, but it does get it to a good point where we can work with it a little easier. So hit select, and then now you got this image. You want to hit Control C without clicking anything else to copy it, and then right click in the layer box, Control V to paste it, and add it to another layer by right clicking. Then we can delete this layer by clicking this X down here. And now we just got this. As you can see on this edge here, there's some, it grabbed some of the background that we didn't want. And down here as well. Up over here, pretty much a whole around the entire thing. But what we can do is go to our eraser tool and zoom in I usually just go the whole way around, and like I said, this isn't a perfect image, but it'll work for our thumbnail. So I'm just gonna clean up this edge a little bit as best as I can. Make it a little more crisp if possible, without spending too much time on it, because I know thumbnails are very important to the YouTube algorithm, but it also can consume your time very quickly, as many of you will find out. But don't get me wrong, doing thumbnails is great. I actually enjoy making my thumbnails, even though they're not perfect. I know there's some crazy thumbnail artists out there that, I mean, they are exactly that, they're artists. But here we go. Make sure I didn't click that. And then it's kind of hard to see right here, but you'll see on your image there's like a very transparent section sometimes, and you probably can't even see it on your screen, but right here I just erased a small section there that was transparent, and then the same thing along this edge here. This is the same thing. You want to let go of your left click every once in a while, so that if you do mess up, you gotta Control Z to go back, and without having to go too far back and restarting. So it's a very slow process, but trust me, it's going to make your thumbnail look even better, especially if you're adding outlines and blurs to it, because if there's any spot that is missed in this, it's going to get an outline later down the road, and it's going to look like crap, potentially. Like I said, still may not look bad, but see there, I held on a little too long and then I messed up. So this time I'm going to let go a little earlier so that I can get this right. Now this part, you can probably see the transparency here, out here. Like I said, you want to make sure that you get all that, and then I'll show you a way that you can kind of test that you didn't miss any of the transparent spots. It's a little unorthodox way to check, because I have edited thumbnails where I've missed this, and then when I go to render the thumbnail and do the outline, I just have like random spots pop up, and it's like, where did that come from? And by that time it was too late. The image was already set in there, and I didn't save a copy of it. So that's another thing. Whenever you're doing these items, like any of these tabs here, save a copy of it, because you never know when you might need it again. So save a PNG of it that allows you to maintain and keep the transparent background, and then you can just open it up in GIMP another time. It makes it pretty nice. And then I have all these images that I can go back to for future stuff. Or if I just want to change the thumbnail just a little bit, yeah, it's good. Good practice to always save your work in different formats and everything. So usually when I'm done with these, I'll save it as a GIMP project file and as a JPEG, of course. So and I'll go through that as well when we're actually exporting it to the format that we want to post on YouTube. We'll want a JPEG format and get us a good image quality without going over the 2 megabyte file size. So I want to get in these corners. And as you can see, I wasn't lying how tedious this can be, but rewarding, of course. We're almost done here. Alright, back to our start point. Right now, let's check and see if we got any outliers that we missed. What we want to do here is right-click Alpha to Selection, and it outlines our project. So it looks like we didn't miss anything, because you would see this these dashed or dotted line like randomly out here or somewhere, like in the background. It would highlight the transparency that you missed, and then you would just go in and erase that section. But we don't have any here, so we'll go back to select none. And yeah, here's our baseline image. Like I said, I'm gonna export this as a PNG so that I have it for later. Cannonball.png. Just export, and then it's in my files now for future projects. Next, I'm going to go to the Move tool, Control A, Control C to select all, and copy the image. Go back to our thumbnail, click in the layer box, and paste it in. Right click to new layer. Okay, then I'm going to drag that layer up. Alright, I want to face this the other direction, potentially. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know where I want to put this yet, but I'm going to add 2 layers beneath this one because we're going to do an outline and a shadow effect, just like the first one. So I'm going to go to the cannonball layer, alpha to selection, click a layer below it, right click, select, grow, try 10. Yeah, no, I don't want that. Control Z. We'll try like 7 or 6. We'll do 6. 6 pixels. Yeah, that's good. Then our bucket tool. Switch around the colors here by clicking this arrow. I want a white outline, so I want the white up here. And click on it. Gives us a white outline. Perfect. Actually, I do need to, I'm going to Control Z a couple of times. I need to figure out where I want this thing first before I do this, because if I don't, I'd have to merge the layers, and I don't want to merge layers if I don't have to. So let's get all the images in here that we're going to add. So the process I just did for this Canon, I do the same thing for the images of me, like this. So I just got a baseline image of me here. I'm gonna Control A and C to copy that and add it into the layers here. This is a image from my phone, so it's like an 8K image, so it's kind of large compared to everything else. So I gotta scale it down. Ooh, look at that. That's ugly. See that? So actually, we're going to not paste that in yet. We're going to fix this image as is. So this is a good example here. If I alpha to selection, see all this stuff here? I didn't see it at first, but now you can see every spot that the foreground select missed. So we got to go around this image too and kind of clean things up. So to get that annoying dotted line out of the way, I'm just going to select none. Again, get our erase tool again. And start erasing. I always start in this corner usually. So this a little bigger since we got a bigger image. My arms look so weird though, close like that. Whatever. I feel like I did this before and didn't save it. That might have been a different thumbnail. Yeah, like right here. I can see it on my screen, but you probably can't see it. It's like very transparent, but if I add this, you can see like right here, there's the stuff that we're missing. So go back to deselect all that. Kind of just erase out here a little bit. Same goes here, and here. Then in the end, we'll. Don't know. That's not my hair. I promise. It's not that messy. I mean, my hair is always a little messy, but it's not that messy. It grabbed something of similar color in the background. So grab that. Yep, just messed that all up. I'm gonna go all the way back. I don't want to shorten my thumbs any. Need this. Okay. We're getting around to the end now. This part was the where it did not really render as I intended it to. There might have been a similar shades that were grabbed in the background image. I don't know. Definitely am feeling a little bit of deja vu though with this. I feel like I've done this before and didn't save it. So that's on me. But it turned out to be a pretty good example of what not to do. Alright, that's it. So now we're gonna do our test here. And yeah, I don't see any crazy outliers, so good to go. Since we have it all selected, we can just Control-C to copy that, paste it in here, just like that. And, transfer it to a new layer. And like I said, we're going to scale it down a little bit. And then we got to decide where we want this and where we want our item. So I'm going to flip this by using the flipping tool, just single clicking it. And yeah, I have shortcuts for my keyboard. And now let me see this. I want to move my channel logo. And with this, I would have to move this and the. So look, if I move this, it's not going to move the shadow behind it. So what I got to do is merge down this layer, and then they become one. Then I can move the whole thing. I'm going to put that right up here. Sure, I'll just center it on the heads-up map there. All right. Now I like where that is. This I'm gonna flip using the same tool, the flip tool, which is over here. I'm also gonna rotate it using the rotate tool. Put it up a little bit and move it around here a little bit. Right here. Okay, now I think this is where, let me just add this quick, might as well. Add the Shorts logo quick to new layer. scale it down a big time. And then move it. I'm just going to put it in the center here. Alright, now I'm going to add some borders around this stuff and some shading. But we also got to add some text in here as well. So I might as well do that before we get too crazy here. And try to change up the font frequently. Look for something that's thick enough that it kind of sticks out, but even if it doesn't, I don't mind that. I usually throw borders around it anyway to help it stick out a little bit. So yeah, I think we will adjust the color of that to, I'm going to stick with kind of my channel themed colors, which is blue and green and in between. Okay, now we got our base images on here. Now we're going to start adding those effects. Alright, we'll start down here. Alright, alpha to selection. I already got the 2 layers below it. So we're going to grow this by 6, I think we said. Yeah. And then use our bucket tool and fill. Okay, so that's outlined. Boom. Ready to go. Then we're going to keep our selection on the edge of that outline because we're going to grow it even more for the shadow effect behind it. So we are, and we're not going to do a shadow effect here, we're going to do kind of a color blur. So click on the layer below that, right click this again, select grow. Now this time we want to grow a lot further, so I'm going to go 25. And it's all dependent on what you want to do. But at 25, and then we're going to select a different color this time. I'm going to go something like a bright pink or something like that. Something that just kind of sticks out. Boom. Alright, now, right now it's just an outline, but once we put a filter on it, it'll become a blurred effect, just like our channel logo. I'm going to use the same exact tool. And the more you drag this out, the more it kind of expands, but also gets transparent. But I kind of like the transparency on it, but not too much. So yeah, right around there. I think that looks good. Kind of just radiates it and kind of puts like a background behind it. We're going to do the same thing with the image of myself. I'm going to add 2 layers below it. Right click alpha to selection, click a layer below, select, grow, 5 to a black outline this time. Yeah, that looks good. Then keep that selection, select the next layer, grow it again, but you got to grow it a little more this time. I'll go back to 25. This one, just gonna do, let's see what white looks like. Back to our Gaussian blur, get it out of the way. I think white makes it pop pretty good. Alright. then we'll only do. I'll show you guys how to do drop shadow with the text, but we'll only do one layer for the shorts logo, and it'll just be an outline. With that, we will do just either black or white. I like to keep simple colors. But here we're just going to grow it by like 4 maybe. Try 4. Yeah, 4's not obnoxious. But let's see what black looks like. Crisp. I like it. Alright, and then finally another new layer under the text. You can do the same thing with text, just alpha to selection, and it selects all the text. Grow it a little bit. This is 6. Yeah. And then we'll go with one of our other channel colors. And fill that. Do I like that? Or do I like that? And then we'll do a blue shadow maybe. So now that you're selected on the layer behind the text, go to filters, light and shadow, drop shadow. So here there's a couple different settings to do. First I like to drag the opacity up just so I can see the shadow behind it. Grow radius, I usually keep pretty low. Here if you double click on these, this just changes the positioning of the shadow. So we're going to do 25. That's what I usually do. I like 25. Change the blur radius. That just changes it either to like a solid shadow or just changes the amount of fading it does. So I actually like what the default is there for 10. For this one, I usually change it, but now we're going to change the color. Let's see if we can find a good color that we like. I don't know. None of these colors really pop for me. So we're going to go... Actually, I like that color. And yeah, I mean, it's not a crazy thumbnail, but it's got some bright colors, some contrasting colors, very little text. You don't want to go crazy with the text. So I'm going to save the XSF or XCF, which is like the GIMP project file. And then I'm going to export it as a JPEG because, and I'll show you why. One, it's a pretty good quality, but you can use this show preview in window image size, and it tells you what the file size is going to be, because you got to keep it under 2 megabytes in order to upload as a thumbnail. So I'm going to do that. And then let me see if it exported. Boom, there it is. Alright, looks good. Let me just upload it. So yeah, let's upload this, and then we'll get into some games. Sweet. Just gonna upload this quick. This is for my latest shorts video that I just posted about an hour ago. So, and another reason why I don't spend too much time on thumbnails, especially for my shorts, is unless you're on a computer, whether it's a laptop or a desktop PC, you don't see thumbnails for shorts, YouTube shorts, on your phone, which is where a majority of my views come from. So there's a very small audience of people that are going to see this thumbnail, but in my mind, YouTube sees it, so that's a pretty big game changer there. I'm just going to close out a GIMP since it does use a lot of GPU resources. And okay, get into some games. I hope that helped everyone with, or at least open some eyes to different editing software. Like I said, it's called GIMP. It's free. Always has been, always will be. It's a good editing software. I still gotta do a lot of these sticking challenges. Alright. Let's do it. I need to know where all the hireable NPCs are. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go to Covert Canyon. I haven't been there yet, and I got to do some open some chests and ammo crates there.
Has recruited new spies, and I'd like to know who they are. The
Okay, there's a llama there.
Are programmed to recognize friendly agents. So,
oh, this is a terrible drop. I have no idea where any of the chests are here.
Eliminate one of them. Thank you. Bring the suit's keycard to me, and we'll pretend this never happened.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. There's no way I make it out of here. Somebody's right on top of me. Alright, well. At least get the ammo off this llama. Maybe some half pots. Alright, so there's a chest down here, or up here. Holy smokes. We're gonna need some other weapons here. Oh, here's my challenge. Dairy. That not get me? Feel like this should be included in Covert Canyon. Or Covert Tavern, whatever it's called. Alright, that is huge. 6 minis? 1 chest? Nice. No complaints there, buddy. Big auto shotty. Huge. Alright, that guy just launched in there. It's full send. Come on, come on. Come on, they're both in there. Just gotta send it. Dang, I'm gonna get friggin' killed by a friggin' bot.
That's the key card. Quick, run away from your problems.
Oh, friggin' IO. I we didn't know that they were like that. Wow. But I got the challenge. I'll have to land there more often. I do like the area. I mean, Grotto was one of our favorite early chapter 2 locations. I'll definitely be checking it out. Getting a lot of Grotto vibes on it. Alright. Now we got to hire an NPC. Alright, we'll go hire the scientist or the visitor. We'll hire the visitor. Travel with him. So I mean, I hired John Llama the one time, but he's like in the middle of the map, so we didn't have to travel very far, and he got killed pretty early. So that challenge is kind of hard to do with him. But just 'cause it's so hard to protect your NPCs from dying, you almost have to go on the outskirts and just not run into many people. The time I hired John Llama, I was in solos, but I immediately started fighting one person, and then 2 people rolled up to 3rd party and 4th party. So we're a little low for that drop, so I'm just gonna go over here. Hopefully find a floor loot weapon. Some mats. Oh, I gotta kill this guy. Sorry, I had to do it before he came around and got me. Alright, always get mats when you throw down this thing. You don't gotta go crazy though, like I do. Oh, there's so many chests here. There's usually not this many chests here. Oh my god. These stingers, man. They're crazy. Jesus. My goodness, man. This RNG is incredible. Just need a shoddy and I'm set. Like, big time set. Thought he was gonna chop me down there. My own teammate. Where we gotta go? Not too far. Always check your crows. Never know what you might get. Oh my god, these half bots. I hate half bots, but it's hard to hate on 3. Did you see this theory that this is like a Elmer Fudd Looney Tune collab coming up or something with these stumps that you can't break? I think it's silly, but would be an interesting collab. We're gonna loot here and then push into zone, get some mats, and then rotate maybe towards the desert biome. I don't know. I'm actually not too fond of the desert biome, so maybe not. We'll see. We'll see where we take ourselves here. Minis. Oh yeah. More minis. I think there's an ammo crate up here. Kinda low on ammo. Sitting a little low on ammo. Sniper vending machine over there. Someone was here. No surprise. might still be here. I'm a lot better on ammo now. What is this? The amount of half pots, man. It's nuts.
There are two left.
Poached. Let's get out of here. Oh my gosh, we should have got out of here a long time ago. Shoot. Well, other than our gray shotgun here, we're done alright. We really don't have much time to stop now. That's close. We're just gonna bypass that. While our NPC's still alive here. Odd place for a car. Maybe a guy sitting in it. Well, that guy's running towards us. There he was until he built up. We're going, we're going. Vending machine up here. Hopefully it's shotguns. Please be shotguns. Nope. Back-to-back snipers. I'm good, I'm a bot. Alright, well, he bailed that way. I will bail this way. I'm down by 2 now, but... Alright, that's unfortunate. Oh, he bailed. Need some white heels bad. I'm on down to the butter barn. I need some white heels. The fog might help us, but his fighting won't. Oh, there's 2 splashes, I gotta take them. No way. Alright. We're good, we're good. We've hit this guy a couple of times now, pretty good. Gotta third party this. Shoddy. I don't know, that's a heavy. Not a fan of the heavies. Get out of there quick. Some mats here. Surely there's no one up there. Alright. This match is getting a little intense now. So 5 guys left. It's crazy. There's one. That guy is still alive? How? Oh, no way. He's hiding in there. Is that in? No, it's not. He's gonna hide right in that corner, I bet. Is that corner in? Ooh, it's close. I just don't want to get third-partied. You know what I mean? So there's 3 guys. This guy's gonna come out of there eventually. He has to. What? I'm gonna die. No! My God. Where did they come from? How did he get up there? Do you teleport up that porta potty? I don't know how he did that, but I'm curious to find out. Yeah, delete a bunch of replays, I got it. I want to know what happened there. So he did get up there, but how? Alright, so which one is he? This guy. Zay. So he goes in there. Ah, no way. Oh my gosh, there's no way. I feel like an idiot now. But hey, that's good to know. It's good to know. GG's. I wouldn't have stuck around and waited so long if I knew that teleported up top. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a porta potty teleport to the top of that map like that. Alright, we got the NPC challenge. Now we gotta snipe someone. Oh, I freaking hate snipers. Alright. We're gonna snipe someone this match, though. We gotta snipe someone this match. While crouching, of course. Alright, I always find snipers at Jones's. But will we see enough people at Jones's? Yeah, we'll go Jones's. Yeah, one guy coming here. 2, maybe 3. Oh shoot, we missed the drop. No way, dude. My god. Like, how did he know I was right underneath there? There's no way. I was crouched even. There's no way. Nice edits, bro. They're so dumb. But we're in the next match, so let's go. Let's go. Add a little light in here. It's a little dark. Alright, well, I guess I'm going shifty. Jones's run was BS. Pick this thing up. Good a few shots. Nice hit, nice hit. Nice hit. Yeah, I haven't been online in like 2 days. So 2 days ago I was getting ready for my ice fishing trip the next day, and then last night I had a midnight shift, 6-hour midnight shift for doing stupid stuff from midnight to 6. So I was ice fishing all day, and then came home, ate dinner, took a little nap, and then went in for that shift, so didn't have time to play. But it's all good. Had a good time ice fishing with my friends. I'm gonna put some footage on my other channel here in the next couple of days. Alright, nothing up here but an AR, but that's okay. Get some mats. And we got shots down there. Alright, take that. Take this. Why? Like, why would I want that there, Fortnite? It's not a weapon, it's a utility. Good metal and brick in here. Ooh, boy. Best pal. Alright, there's our sniper. Get a blue boy. Eventually I'm gonna have to pop these shields. First shield, singular. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. What are the chances of that? That'd be pretty low. Shoot this flare a couple times and then come back for those minis. Actually, we'll drop it even further out here. Bring the minis up, so we're not wasting any time. I did not see anyone down there. Surely there's someone down there. Oh, that was so close. Come on, hold still, buddy. Yeah, he's coming back. Oh, he just rendered out. Must have been pretty far. I'd like to see that. Great zone. Honestly, I should just camp out here and go for some snipes. Someone tell me why that doesn't work. Really like to know. Oh, it's so tempting. wasn't crouched, was I? Alright, I'll get the challenge for doing 4 big pots here. And now I get to pick up these splashes. Holy zone. Man, I can't believe I didn't crouch it against that bot. I might need to throw this AR in a tent if I find like a blue one. Oh. Did that wolf kill someone? Come on, stand still, stand still. Come on. Come on. Holy fighting. No way. Maybe this wolf's gonna chase me the whole friggin' match. How's our guy here? Where'd this guy go? My gosh. How am I gonna survive this? What a freaking idiot. The campfire. Come on, give me a fish. Come on, if I make this, there's no way. Oh, there's a way. Wow, that's crazy. That is actually insane. Really should have kept that fishing route though. I can't handle fighting right now. Until I find some health. There's a fishing pole there. There's just some white heels in here. Which that helps, but need some white health. Gonna have to get a fishing pole. Huge. This guy's gonna roll right up on me, ain't he? No, 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 no. Man, I'm hurting. Yeah, heal up, buddy. You and I both. Dude. Now you got us both killed. Did a guy just break that coconut? Yeah. Gotta get a cheeky snipe here. There. Got it. This is nuts. Running low on that. This guy. No! Dang it, I just missed. I mean, I wouldn't have hit him for 200 anyway, but whatever. That was a semi-sweaty match, and I think I'm gonna call it a day there. Had a couple good, decent matches there. Oh, that was a 5-kill game. That's good. But anyway, GG's everyone. I'm out. See you guys next time. Enjoy. Have a good start of your week tomorrow. Hopefully, for those starting out your week. And I'll see you later.
invincible. We can be unstoppable. We can be unstoppable. One thing